The members of the 12th Parliament have attended the first sitting of the House, which called for the election of Speaker and Deputy Speaker. By 10 a.m., the Parliament chamber, sitting in Kololo ceremonial grounds, was tight as the Chief Justice, Flavian Nzeija, had taken the seat to preside over the election of the Speaker of the 12th Parliament.
Nominations from honorable members present in the House for the position of Speaker.
Despite the known odds, the constitutional activity was allowed to happen.
I beg to move that Honorable Oboth Mackson Jacob, Member of Parliament, West Budama Central County, do take the chair of this Parliament as the Speaker.
The opposition wing fronted two candidates, including Paul Mwiru from the National Unity Platform and Norbert Mao from the Democratic Party.
The Honorable Paul Mwiru I present before you, his candidature is premised on treating all members of Parliament fairly and equally.
Don't ask why Mao, but ask why not Mao.
The movers and seconders of the respective candidates interested the MPs to open up their eyes to improve sanity in the legislature.
Let's rise above partisan alliance and embrace the gift of Norbert Mao to the NRM and Uganda.
The voting followed the alphabetical order of the eligible members of Parliament.
Achom Alobo Joan, Achom Esther.
President Yoweri Museveni, seated in the presidential tent, keenly focused on the election. 519 members participated in the exercise to vote for the Speaker, of which 3 votes were spoiled.
Oboth
NRM party candidate Jacob Mackson Oboth was declared winner, having garnered 441 votes, followed by Paul Mwiru with 60. DP candidate Norbert Mao recently spent months talking about his track record. But the voters didn't care after the outgoing Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs collected only 15 votes. Chief Justice Flavian Nzeija declared Jacob Oboth as the new Speaker, which provoked a jubilation dance without a clear rhythm. President Yoweri Museveni administered the oath of allegiance to the Speaker-elect, handed over instruments of power, including the Parliament Mess, Uganda flag, coat of arms, the Constitution, and the rules of procedure of Parliament. Jacob Oboth attributed the victory to faithful and strategic patience.
Let me share with you 2 verses from the Holy Book. The first one is in Isaiah, drawn from Isaiah 60:22, which says, "When the time is right."
Oboth comes at a time when the immediate former Speaker, Anita, is counting losses from the ongoing investigations on corruption and illicit enrichment. The move has left the image of Parliament dirty in regard to accountability.
Under my leadership, the floor of Parliament will not be a theatre for hearsay or grandstanding. Our debates must be grounded in hard facts, data, and sound research. We must be fair and objective to others as we play our oversight function. For a people-centered Parliament, under our leadership, every bill, every motion, every decision must directly answer to the needs of the ordinary citizen.
The new speaker, has declared his 7 areas of priority, and one of them is to fight corruption. I think we just support him and wish him luck.
Speaker Oboth later presided over the election of the Deputy Speaker, which process did not differ much from that of the speakership.
Mr. Speaker, for the past 5 years, the Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa has served as a Deputy Speaker.
The opposition wing still fronted two candidates, including Sarah Aguti of UPC and Nyakato Asnans, the woman MP from Masindi district. These shared 59 votes, with Sarah getting 14 and Nyakato 45.
I hereby accept.
Thomas Tayebwa of the NRM bounced back as the Deputy Speaker, having gathered 457 votes. President Yoweri Museveni handed him the instruments of power after taking oath of allegiance as the Deputy Speaker of Parliament.
And that will be followed by the rules of procedure of Parliament.
Tayebwa thanked the members of Parliament for offering him a second chance to serve and pledged to improve the legislative agenda, focusing on the needs of the people.
On the issue of what is the problem of Uganda? Lifting our people out of poverty. How do we do it? By working together and supporting the government in its appropriation proposals, in its legislative proposals, and then we hold them accountable through oversight. I promise, honorable colleagues, that I know all the corners of the house. I know where we need cleanup. I know where we need to maintain the status quo. And I will be sharing this information with my senior leader, the Right Honorable Oboth.
The members of Parliament welcomed the new leadership. However, issues of accountability have been stressed as an area of improvement.
So what needs to be done going forward is to ensure that the systems, especially in Parliament, within Parliament, you have the Speaker supported by the committees of Parliament. And most of the work of Parliament is processed through the committees of Parliament. So you must allow the committees of Parliament to function effectively.
At this Parliament, we will, as the President has emphasized, work on the areas where we are going to deliver on the actual performance by way of pulling people out of poverty. That the discourse that we are going to do at Parliament must be focused on ensuring that we support the parish development model as a means to take resources and money down into the hands of the rural people.
The MPs decry past challenges in handling finances meant for oversight role by parliamentary committees. They ask the new leadership to prevail and prioritize such initiatives.
It should clean our names that were tarnished. Currently, people look at members of Parliament like jokers. People look at us in the 11th Parliament like thieves. So we need this current member of the Speaker to make sure he cleans the name of Parliament by starting doing the good work, by not emphasizing on the laws, on the bills, that is unpopular.
Daniel Mugoya, Gloria Gutabinji, UBC News.
As soon as the President comes in, he shall be guided to his tent